There are 100,000 galaxies inside. How terrifying is the Laniakea Supercluster? In the Milky Way galaxy, the Sun is just a speck of dust. But in the universe, the Milky Way is not a protagonist either. According to astronomers' observations, the Milky Way and Andromeda galaxies, as well as dozens of nearby galaxies, form the local group. Above them lies the local cluster. So superclusters on the web are the nodes in the universe, the Laniakea Supercluster. This is a supergiant that encompasses 100,000 galaxies. 5 and 20 million light-years in diameter, is a true supernode in the observable universe. It is also the place where several great walls of the universe converge and intertwine with each other. But it wasn't actually discovered by astronomers until 2014. Before that, he's just a hotspot on the microwave background radiation map. Astronomers are currently considering his mass and location, already mapping other superclusters in the observable universe and the Great Wall of the universe. However, the most important thing is, astronomers realize that whether it's the Laniakea cluster or the Great Wall of the universe, can't exist in the universe forever, because it's driven by 70% dark energy. Our universe is expanding at an accelerating rate. The Great Wall of the universe is tens of billions of light-years long. Superclusters hundreds of millions of light-years in diameter will first be torn apart into smaller structures by the forces of cosmic expansion. The Laniakea Supercluster is not immune either. The only problem is that dark energy and dark matter currently exist only in theory. We haven't really detected them in the universe. More accurately, well, Einstein came up with this idea of dark energy in the last century, the mysterious symbol in the original equations of general relativity. He is responsible for ensuring the stability of the universe. But with Hubble's discovery that the universe is expanding, Einstein promptly deleted that symbol. He called it the biggest mistake of his life. But who would have thought that more than half a century has passed? Astronomers have indeed discovered traces of dark energy in the universe. Confirms Einstein's original prediction. It's just that compared to what Einstein imagined at the time, 70% is still too big. Almost everything in the universe. All the galaxies we see so far make up only 1/20 of the universe. All that's left is invisible dark matter and dark energy. This means that, what if some of the components are made up of dark matter and dark energy? They're invisible to us, but it can influence the universe through attractive forces and repulsive forces. Back to the Laniakea Supercluster. Human civilization may just perish. Can't fly out of his range. In the eyes of scientists at this stage, the solar system is 2 light-years across and it's a huge region. Human civilization may need tens of thousands of years to truly develop the solar system. And then the Milky Way 180,000 light-years across. If light-speed ships and wormholes could never appear, then the final range of human civilization may be only a few tens of light-years or even less. Due to resource constraints and communication delays, it will lead to the inevitable fragmentation of human civilization, but it all boils down to a very high-risk scheming. It is highly likely to perish in the dark of space after exhausting all its resources. There are 2 trillion galaxies in the observable universe. What's so special about the Milky Way? In the observable universe 93 billion light-years in diameter, astronomers estimate there are 2 trillion galaxies. They make up the diversity and richness of the universe. And among these many galaxies, the Milky Way is our cosmic home. And nature has the unique status and the unique properties that our galaxy is. First and foremost, a barred spiral galaxy. About 180,000 light-years in diameter, contains about 100 billion to 400 billion stars. At its center is a dense region of stars, 440 million times the mass of the Sun. The supermassive black hole Sagittarius A is at the core of our galaxy. From the perspective of the large-scale structure of the universe, the Milky Way is located in a corner of the local group of galaxies. This is a small cluster of over 50 galaxies. So the Milky Way is neither at the center of the universe. It's not in any particularly prominent position. Ordinary is the galaxy's defining characteristic. But also because of this, the solar system has a relatively quiet interstellar environment. The Earth and human civilization were born in the universe. From a structural perspective, the Milky Way contains not only stars, there are also a large number of star clusters, nebula planet, comet asteroid, comets and vast amounts of interstellar gas and dust. These components are constantly interacting and switching as the universe evolves. Therefore, the dynamics of the interior of the Milky Way has always been one of the focuses of astronomers. Like every other galaxy in the universe, most of the mass of our galaxy is made up of dark matter that we can't see. The attractive force of dark matter plays a crucial role in the galaxy's rotation speed and structural stability. Although dark matter remains a mystery to physicists today, but astronomers believe without him, there would be no stable galaxy, even a stable universe. At the center of the Milky Way, 26,000 light-years from Earth, supermassive black holes have always been a hot topic in astronomy research. It has an attractive force on the surrounding stars and gas. It is the main driving force behind the dynamics of the galactic center region. Although black holes themselves cannot be directly observed, but scientists can infer the nature of a black hole by observing the motion of stars around it. At 4.40 million mass north of the Sun. That's how it was measured. The most special thing about the Milky Way is that the type of stars inside it is extremely rich. From young blue giants to old red giants, each type of star reveals a different aspect of the evolution of the universe. And the Sun is an ordinary giant star. It is also an important reference point for studying other stars. In fact, the emergence of humans is also one of the special circumstances of the Milky Way galaxy, because existing observations have confirmed life, especially intelligent life, is very rare in the universe. And the abundance of life forms in suitable living environments on Earth gives the Milky Way a special place in the search for alien life. Therefore, astronomers have long hoped to find life and civilizations beyond Earth in the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way is not just an isolated galaxy. He has also played an important role in the evolution of the entire universe. By studying the Milky Way, we can better understand the history of the universe, the distribution of matter, and the large-scale structure of the universe. In general, in the observable universe of about 2 trillion galaxies, the Milky Way is known for its unique structure, complex ingredients, the rich variety of stars and their implications for the possibility of life occupy a special place. It's not just our home. It is also a bridge that connects us to the deep mysteries of the universe. There are 2 trillion galaxies in the universe. Why does life exist only on Earth? This question has a very specific answer. It's called the strongman rule. He believed that all the conditions in the entire universe existed for the birth of human beings. To be more precise, from the Milky Way to the solar system to Earth, behind all the subtle coincidences of the environment is the adaptation to human beings. It's not the other way around. Therefore, the reason why life exists only on Earth, because we can only adapt to the environment on Earth. Extraterrestrial planets don't have such an environment, so there could be no life. However, this kind of person's principle is too absolute, so it is not accepted by most scientists. Regarding extraterrestrial civilizations and alien life, the scientific community still prefers that they do exist. It's just that our current technology is too backward. I can't find them for now. After all, once upon a time, astronomers have also used the gullies on Mars as canals for Martian civilization. Only in recent decades have we realized that Mars is a desolate red planet. From a broad perspective, simple life represented by single-celled organisms could be ubiquitous in the universe. Because they have very low environmental requirements, single-celled organisms may have arisen on primitive Earth and primitive Mars, and perhaps even on primitive Venus. It's just that only on Earth has evolved to this day, completed the evolution from simple to complex to intelligent. From this we can deduce that the seeds of life may have taken root on many planets. But then it requires billions of years of stability that many planets cannot provide, because any supernova explosion during this period could have disrupted the evolution of life on the entire planet. Even life on Earth went through 5 major extinctions, and several spiny small-scale extinctions, and then we got to the scale we have today. Therefore, life, especially early life, it's a very fragile thing in the universe. And even today, we're vulnerable in the universe. A large asteroid could destroy us, just like the dinosaurs back then. In the search for extraterrestrial civilizations, astronomers have proposed monitoring the carbon dioxide of target planets, because half of its content will not change, unless the planet had some kind of massive volcanic eruption, like Venus, or civilizations on planets enter the industrial age. So the Earth. And if it's the latter, we can pass the curve of rising carbon dioxide, determine where the alien civilization on the target planet has developed. However, among the more than 400 thin exoplanets discovered so far, there is no sudden increase in carbon dioxide, given that these planets are hundreds to thousands of light years away from Earth. So astronomers can be sure, at least in this area, human civilization is the only intelligent civilization. As for the other walls of the galaxy, blocked by interstellar dust, we haven't been able to probe in detail yet. The launch probe is also not displayed, because before the breakthrough in controllable nuclear fusion, the speed of the detector can't even reach 1/10 of the speed of light. It can only travel around the solar system at most. If you want to fly out of the solar system and explore the Milky Way, a twists and turns is a voyage of tens of thousands of years. It's moot. Hawking has repeatedly warned humans before his death. Don't take the initiative to contact alien civilizations. Lew Thorne's new 3-body also has the black pressure forest theory. If our universe is what they predicted, maybe the day an alien civilization was discovered, it is the end of human civilization in the universe.